Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to go over today 13 things that you can do on your motorcycle to take a break. Now these 13 things, I'm trying to find things that you can do within a day, if not within a couple hours. Some of these may not apply to you if you live in a rural area, or you'll have to ride to an area that has these things. I really believe in taking a break. It helps you with your mental health, and also it's okay to do something for yourself. We often are giving our best to others, our family, and things like that, but we never take the break or the care that we need for ourselves. Maybe you won't like any of these, maybe you'll like all of them. But hopefully, the goal is to make you think about what you can do for yourself for a brief period, just to enjoy life and shake things up. The first thing, because it's a huge thing for me, but find live music. Most major cities, or shouldn't say major cities, but most urban areas, you can find live music for free. You might take some planning and some research, but that's what the fun is. Look up what's playing, who's coming to town, or what's going to be at the local bar, or even at the museum. A lot of cities do that, or what's playing in the park. Take the time, plan it out, and do a little adventure for yourself. Go find that live music that you like. The next one is stargazing. When was the last time that you actually have been out at night? Most of us get stuck in the routines, and we are in bed at that time. Ride out to a place where there's no lights. Ride out outside of your city, or ride to the highest point of your city. And just spend 30 minutes, an hour, just you with the universe. Look at the stars that you haven't seen since you were a child. Think about the dreams you used to make when you looked at the stars. How cool was it? How cool was it to imagine and to dream about being an astronaut or what you could do? Number 3 is go people watch. This is one of the funnest things. If you have Route 66 through your area, it's always fun to see who's up and down that street. Go to the place where you have the most foot traffic. Just go cruise around that area or go to a park in that area. Just sit and people watch or vehicle watch. Go to a high traffic area if you're into cars. Hang out with yourself, put on some music, or just enjoy the sounds that are around you. And really look at the things that you're seeing. Number 4 I have on here is a ride to watch a sunset or sunrise. When was the last time you were up that early? Or outside at the time of sunset? Plan it out. Pick a day. If you're more of an early person, get up early. Ride out to a nice place where you can just relax and not be distracted and actually enjoy that sunrise. Or ride out to a place where you can actually enjoy that sunset. Be present in there. Check it out. See how cool it is. How amazing is a sunrise and sunset that since the start of time people have been amazed with. There's no reason for you not to enjoy that as well. Number 5, go to eat by yourself. Go to lunch or go to dinner. You can plan it with friends, which is great, but take that break for yourself. You don't need to cook, and you don't need to plan to what you're going to have for lunch or dinner. Go to the place you've always wanted to. You can go cheap on this. You can go just get some cheap gas station food or fast food if you're trying to be healthy and you want just to break from your rigid eating styles. Grab that nasty, greasy burger. Or go to that fancy restaurant you've always wanted to. I've always struggled with eating alone. I'm always more of a social eater. But there's no reason not to just go out and eat. Eat by yourself. Enjoy it. The next one, this is probably one of my favorites of all time, is go watch a movie. When was the last time that you paid and watched a movie at an actual movie theater? Now, I won't lie, I probably spend too much money doing this because I always get concessions. I love a soda, a Coke, a pop, whatever you want to call in your area, and popcorn. And that's damn near as much as a nice restaurant that we talked about before. But get out, go see a movie. If you're just going to go to a movie, is it cheap? Not necessarily, but is it cheaper than other things? Yeah. Around $10 a ticket these days. Go out. Ride out to that movie theater. You'll get better parking on your motorcycle anyway. And check out the movie you wanted to see. Or check out a movie you maybe didn't want to see. And just see what it's about. It could be horrible, but you'll learn something. Or it could be great. And then you have a cool thing to talk about, and it helps you on everything. Number 7, ride to read. I'm an avid reader. I love reading. Some people are into it, some people aren't. You might have that favorite nook area in your house that you read. But I challenge you, if you want to get out, do something different for your mental health, take a ride to a different location, a park, could be a coffee shop, could be a business, or it could be in the middle of nowhere. Ride to the forest, find a cool area, and read. Just you and the book and nature. It's one of the few things that we can do for relatively cheap. It's just the cost of gas. Ride out and read. Number 8, go to an area in your town that you haven't been. A lot of times we just get complacent with where we live, our neighborhood, or where we work. But how much of your city or area have you actually explored? Take an hour, 2 or 3, or a whole day. Ride out to those areas. See what it's like. What do the people do in that area? What businesses exist that you never knew about? What culture is in your town that you never knew about because you're stuck in your own culture? It's such a unique thing. And I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I feel like it's divided into the 4 coordinates for the most part. Northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. And each area is completely different. You have some areas that seem farm-like, and you have others that seem major metropolitan. But the only way to find that is to go out and see. Number 9, ride to take a hike. See what's in your area for exploring the outdoors. Maybe it's a lake, maybe it's a river, maybe it's the mountains, a forest, or here we call it the bosque. Ride to that area and take that hike. Get outside, do some exercise. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the sounds, look for wildlife. Just get out. Get outside and explore. It's one of the coolest things that we used to do as children that we often give up as adults. If you're in that boat, take the time. Ride for a hike. Number 10, go get a treat. How often do you eat dessert? Or when was the last time you went out to get an ice cream? Or hell, my favorite, cheesecake. Take that time. Plan a 1-hour outing for yourself. You can even do this in 30 minutes. There's no excuse not for this one. It's okay to treat yourself. Even if you're on a strict exercise regimen, it's okay to have a treat. Every now and then we need that break. Look up that favorite treat that you're looking for. Ice cream, cake, pie, whatever it is. Ride. You'll get better parking. I challenge you to find a place that you haven't been before to try. Maybe a local ice cream shop, not a corporate one. Maybe a place that makes their own cakes and desserts. A restaurant that you've never been to. A bakery. Go ride. Go check it out. Number 11. Go do that local tourist thing that you never have done. If you want to know what's people talking about where you live that's touristy, just Google it. What to do in blank. You'll find tons of stuff on Yelp and, Hotel.com, Travelocity. All these places have tons of websites about the list of best things to do in that area. And I challenge you for that one. Look up what's in there. Look up and go do that one tourist thing that you've never done. You may not even realize that it's listed as a tourist thing. Oftentimes we get stuck in our ways and we don't see the beauty of where we live. Maybe you've lived in the same city your whole life. You overlook those things that people come to see your city because it has a different feeling to you. Get out there and go see it. Number 12, get a drink. I don't condone drinking and driving, but ride out to some bar. Ride out to some bar you've never been to and just have one drink. Or go to coffee. Go to that coffee shop that you've always wanted to try, or support a local business. Get out, get that latte, whatever it is. Or if you like just plain coffee, that's okay too. Just go get a cup of black coffee. Go experience that new place that you've never been. Enjoy that flavorful drink that you have and the atmosphere. Maybe you'll see some new art in that area or something unique about the place that will be always there in your brain to remind you of a positive thing that you did for yourself. Number 13, and this is one that I'm going to start doing more of. Look for the historical, there I go, can't pronounce things, the historical markers in your area. There's actually a website, it's HMDB.org. That's H as in Henry, M as in Mary, D as in David, and B as in boy.org. And this is a database of all the historical markers. So if you are just not sure what to do or where to ride to, but you just want to get out and you're stuck in the dilemma of, I don't want to ride just to ride, but I want to have a destination, there you go. It'll find the quickest ones to you, the ones that are located around you. You can search by your state. You can search by your city. You may not even have known of all these historical markers. Some of them are so close that they're probably walking distance to you. I suggest you pick 10 and plan out your trip. This can be quick as in a 20-minute ride, so you could do an all-day or all-week adventure of going to every historical marker. Not only do you get to ride and relax and see a new thing, but you get to learn. And learning is growing, and growing makes us feel more accomplished. So look there. There's 13 reasons to get out on your bike and ride. 13 things to do on a motorcycle, and 13 things to do to keep your mental health going. I know mental health is a taboo topic, but hell, we got to talk about it, and we got to do better for ourselves. Thank you guys for listening. Shake things up and get out there and try something new. Thanks, guys.